The Republic of Estonia, located in Northern Europe, is part of the Baltic region and has an estimated population of 1.3 million people, characterized by low population density. Tallinn, the capital, is home to 1/3 of the country's inhabitants. Notable for its extensive green areas, nearly half of Estonia's territory is covered by forests, which are protected natural areas with restricted access. Additionally, the country has more than 1,500 islands, although many of them lack permanent settlements. Estonia's geographical location contributes to its cold climate, influenced by the presence of these islands. The history of Estonia is rich and multifaceted, beginning around 3000 BC with the arrival of the first peoples in the region. These early groups, who possibly shared cultural affinities with ancient Greeks, established stable settlements and developed trade and tourism practices. This early period of Estonian history was followed by a more documented era, characterized by continuous evolution from ancient times to the Middle Ages. During this time, Estonia witnessed a convergence of different cultures and peoples that gradually integrated, marking the end of the empires that preceded them and shaping the country's unique identity. Throughout its history, Estonia has been a stage for significant cultural and religious changes. Originally, Estonians followed pagan beliefs, but with the arrival of foreign invaders, there was a gradual transition to Christianity. This change was driven by successive invasions by different groups, which exerted pressure for the adoption of Christianity. Even after the religious conversion, Estonia continued to be of interest to various powers, including the Russian Empire. The country's independence was proclaimed in 1918, following the end of the Russian Empire. However, this period of autonomy was short-lived, ending in 1940 with the annexation of Estonia by the Soviet Union. This phase of Soviet domination lasted until 1991, when following the collapse of the Soviet Union, Estonia finally regained its independence. With its liberation, the country was officially named the Republic of Estonia, marking the beginning of a new era in its history. After achieving its independence, Estonia developed rapidly, establishing itself as a sovereign nation with a strong presence in the technology sector. Often referred to as the e-Republic, Estonia is recognized for its strong emphasis on technological innovations. The country is also known for its efficient parliamentary system, reinforcing its status as a democratic republic. In 2004, Estonia joined the European Union, becoming one of its 27 member countries. EU membership was a significant milestone for Estonians, providing them not only with the freedom to travel and move unrestricted throughout Europe, but also opportunities for collaboration and development. Association with the European Union has been beneficial for the well-being of the Estonian population, contributing to a significant improvement in living conditions and aligning the country with European standards of quality of life and happiness. Estonia, with its accession to the European Union and the adoption of the euro, has witnessed a remarkable economic advancement, reflected in its current development. For those planning to visit this country, it is crucial to be aware of the unique climatic conditions, strongly influenced by the Baltic climate and proximity to the sea. Estonian summer, characterized by temperatures rarely exceeding 17 degrees Celsius, demands appropriate clothing. On the other hand, winter presents severe cold, with temperatures often dropping below -10 degrees Celsius, accompanied by heavy snowfall. This cold and predominantly wintry climate, though occasionally milder, requires proper preparation. For a more comfortable trip, with milder weather and less rainfall, the best times to visit are spring and summer, offering a more pleasant experience. To enter Estonia, a Schengen visa is required, which is valid in all European Union member countries. The cost of living in the country is comparatively more affordable compared to other European countries, with an estimated average cost of 654 euros, which is lower than in many other European nations. However, it's important to consider the local purchasing power. There is variation in salaries depending on the profession. Ordinary workers earn around 1,000 euros monthly, while IT professionals like software developers and engineers have higher salaries. For example, teachers may receive between 2,500 and 3,000 euros. The average salary ranges from 1,500 to 2,000 euros. To support its citizens, the Estonian government provides unemployment benefits for unemployed individuals over 18 years old. with an approximate value of €300 per month. In Estonia, families with children receive significant benefits from the government. The support includes financial assistance for housing, ranging from €400 for childless couples to €800 for larger families. Due to the relatively small population, Estonia has a predominance of nuclear families. In the real estate market, despite the availability of spacious apartments, rents can be high, reaching up to €1,500 for larger units. However, there are more affordable options, such as 45 square meter apartments located outside the city center, with rents ranging from €400 to €500. As for food, an individual alone can spend between €150 and €300 per month, covering items from meats to vegetables. Additionally, monthly expenses for services like electricity, internet, and natural gas can total approximately €100. Nightlife comes with its cost. Going out at night typically costs around €35 on average. On the other hand, getting a haircut has become a financial challenge for men. Barber prices range from €30 to €40 for a conventional haircut, and this still excludes the shaving service. An economical alternative may be to purchase a shaver. Regarding employment in Estonia, there are significant risks for those who choose to work illegally. Penalties can be severe, including fines and even expulsion from the country. Employers also face hefty fines for hiring illegal workers. To work legally, it is possible to apply for a work visa through the Embassy of Ankara or other Estonian representations. In the field of technology, Estonia stands out. There is high demand for software developers due to the country's international reputation for technological innovations and high-quality software. Professionals with computer and software skills have significant opportunities in this country. In the Estonian job market, the standard routine typically involves a 5-day work week, but there are options to supplement income. Driving for apps like Uber is one such option, provided you have a suitable vehicle. Another possibility is working part-time jobs, such as being a waiter or waitress on weekends. Generally, a steady job is sufficient for a comfortable living in Estonia, allowing you to enjoy the local lifestyle without major financial concerns. When adapting to Estonian culture, one of the initial challenges may be the language. Estonian is the predominant language, but due to the country's historical past, Russian is also widely spoken, especially among the older generation. Education is a priority in Estonia, reflected in one of the highest literacy rates in the world, demonstrating the country's commitment to learning and intellectual development. Although Estonia has a relatively small total population, it stands out for its high literacy rate. In terms of religion, the country is characterized by having a predominantly atheist population. It is one of the countries with the highest number of atheists, comparable to nations like the Czech Republic and Sweden. Only about 16% of the Estonian population believes in God, with the majority identifying as non-religious. Demographically, Estonia has a higher proportion of women compared to men, with a ratio of approximately 10 women for every 6 men. Estonian women also have a significantly longer life expectancy than men, on average 10 years more, one of the largest gender disparities in life expectancy in Europe. This fact puts Estonia ahead even of Lithuania in this regard. Additionally, the country is known for having some of the world's most renowned supermodels, with several Estonian women among them. In Estonia, women often retain ethnic characteristics that reflect the long history of interactions with Finns, as both countries share a location in Northern Europe. They are noted for their natural beauty, positively influencing the local genetics. Commonly, they have blonde hair, expressive eyes, and tall stature, effectively leveraging their natural attributes. In addition to their appearance, many Estonian women prioritize education and academic development, investing years in studies and personal improvement. This often leads them to pursue less stressful professional positions. A portion of these women, upon reaching adulthood, decide to enter the world of fashion, seizing the opportunity to explore different paths. This choice often results in achieving independence and success in a short period, standing out in their careers and society. In Estonia, the predominance of women in the population contributes to a social environment that tends to be less stressful and more conducive to happiness, especially when compared to the experience of men. For those aspiring to live in Estonia, it's important to be prepared for an adjustment to the country's calmer and more civilized lifestyle. Additionally, you may need to acclimate to the colder climate characteristic of the region. A distinctive aspect of Estonia is its advanced internet infrastructure. If you are a frequent internet user and value online connectivity, you will find an ideal environment in Estonia. The country is known for having one of the fastest internet connections in the world, and access to the internet, including social networks, is widely free and of high quality. This ease of digital connection is one of the many attractions for those considering Estonia as a place to live and work. Estonia is notable for its highly developed internet infrastructure, considerably more advanced than many other countries, both in speed and accessibility. One of the most impressive features is the widespread availability of free Wi-Fi almost everywhere. What's more, Estonia has elevated internet access to the status of a constitutional right, guaranteeing it for free to its citizens. This measure reflects the government's priority on digital connectivity. Estonia's compact geography, with an area of only 45,000 square kilometers, is also a key factor in the efficiency of its technological infrastructure. The country's small size makes it easier to implement and maintain internet and transportation networks, benefiting a range of services, from financial transactions to the conduct of electoral processes. This combination of technological advancements and a manageable territory makes Estonia a notable example of digital innovation and accessibility. Estonia stands out as a pioneer in the digitization of government processes. This enables quick decision-making and the efficient and practical execution of procedures. Since the year 2000, the Estonian government has embraced a paperless system, conducting all operations electronically. In schools, technology education begins early, with children as young as 7 years old, learning programming and incorporating these skills into their daily lives. Another highlight in Estonia is the simplicity and efficiency of starting a business. The process of establishing a company is fast, often fee-free, and entirely digital, making interactions with government authorities easy. By 2025, it is expected that the majority of operations in the country will be digitized, reflecting Estonia's commitment to technological innovation. Despite having a population of only 1.3 million inhabitants, Estonia has ambitious plans to increase this number. Encouraging an increase in the birth rate in the country is a strategy to boost the population, aiming for sustainable and beneficial demographic growth for the country's future. Currently, Estonia faces a challenge with its growth rates, which do not reach the expected levels. This is attributed to the country's modest production capacity, which slows down the economic expansion process. In response, the Estonian government adopts strategies to attract people to the country, offering income-generating opportunities and, by extension, tax contributions through incentivizing policies and economic approaches. These measures aim to create a solid foundation for sustained growth. Estonia's transportation infrastructure also stands out as a positive point. The country has an efficient tram network that connects urban centers, facilitating fast travel between cities. Additionally, public transportation, including buses, is free, saving time for citizens and reducing congestion. The proximity to Finland represents another significant advantage for Estonians. The northern location allows for easy and quick crossing between the two countries, often done by ferry. This connection is especially beneficial for Finns, who frequently visit Estonia due to its more affordable cost of living. It is worth mentioning that Estonia is recognized as one of the most peaceful countries in the world, offering a peaceful and safe environment for its residents and visitors.